Hey yo, what's up guys? Before we begin the video, I just want to say thank you to everybody that has been supporting my YouTube channel over the past few months because I really appreciate it, and I've never imagined that I could come this far. My popular video, Fortnite, how to prevent overheating in Fortnite Mobile, got 90 views, and I've never expected that. I thought I could only get like 10 views or like even lesser. So yeah, I really appreciate that you guys are watching my videos, and I'll try to make better contents for you guys, and just try to upload more videos for you guys to enjoy. So yeah, do continue to support me and yeah, so let's go into the video guys. Alright guys, so today's video I wanted to show you guys how to actually prevent overheating, improve your battery life, as well as to get better FPS while gaming. So this mainly applies to iPhone and iPad users, but Android users, you guys can feel free to stick around as well, because there are actually some bonus for you guys. Alright guys, so the first thing you want to do is when you're on your home screen on your iPhone or your iPad, I'm not sure if iPad has widgets, let me know in the comments. But the first thing you guys want to do is you guys will see a bunch of widgets over here. So these widgets actually take up your battery. So if you guys want iOS 14, you will know that widgets has become part of your iPhone already. So yes, so if you are still on iOS 13 like I do, you can actually go ahead and remove all these widgets that you have, because it's mainly just sucking your battery. And when you're gaming, there are three things that's very important. So first thing is your skill, second thing is your FPS, and third thing is just your settings and other things. So the first thing you guys want to do is to go ahead and clear out. So I'm gonna clear all these widgets because I don't need them, right? So just try to clear all widgets if you can. If you can't live without, let's say, a weather widget, just put one widget there, because having too many widgets is just not good for your battery, and it's going to drain your battery. So just go ahead and clear all these widgets and we're done. So this is the first thing. The second thing I want you guys to do is to go into your settings. Alright, so guys, once you are over here in your settings, we have a lot of things to cover, so we're gonna go one by one through depth in every settings. So the first thing you guys want to do is to go to your mobile data and scroll down all the way until you see Wi-Fi assist. So automatically use mobile data when Wi-Fi connectivity is poor. So turn this off, because if you turn this on, basically it's just going to actually suck up your battery in some way. So yes, turning this feature off will definitely save your battery. And the second thing you guys want to do is to go into mobile data options and turn on low data mode. So this actually helps to save your mobile data. So if you're like you are having money issues, or you are poor, so this feature will actually help you guys. And yes, so now we're going to go back and make sure that personal hotspot or portable hotspot is turned off. So yes, turn this feature off. You don't want it because this feature actually eats up your phone's energy, and actually may cause a variety of issues like overheating, battery drain, as well as FPS drops while gaming. So you definitely don't want that. So turn that feature off and you will save yourself a great amount of time. Alright, so back in the settings, we're going to go into screen time and make sure that screen time is turned off, because screen time actually captures the activity on your iPhone. So you don't want it to be actually using up your phone's energy while you're gaming. That's actually not the good sign. So turn this feature off and you save yourself a good day of battery. Alright guys, so next thing, if you guys don't want notifications to be popping, like you don't want your WhatsApp notifications to be calling you and stuff, you can turn on this feature, also known as do not disturb. So yes, turning this feature on is actually a great feature to save battery, because it silence calls and notifications. So that's actually good. So you can turn this feature off if you guys need it while you're gaming. This feature will definitely help you. But for me, I'm not going to use this right now, so I'm going to turn it off, but you guys can turn it on. Alright guys, so next thing we're gonna go is to sounds and haptics. And if you guys have vibrate on ring or vibrate on silent turn on, make sure to turn that feature off, because that feature actually uses up your phone's battery. You don't want your you don't want your iPhone to be always constantly vibrating, or just constantly doing things that is really unnecessary. So yes, just turn that feature off and you'll save yourself battery for sure. Alright guys, so the next thing you guys want to do is to go into notifications and customize the notifications based on what you need. So as you guys can see over here, I have a bunch of apps over here, not really a lot, but as you guys can see, most of my apps are turned off. So you can actually customize for, let's say, PUBG Mobile. If I would just want lock screen, you guys can customize it. So if I just want banner, then I'll just do it. Or you can just select two. Yeah, instead of three, just select one of this. Yeah, but for me, I don't really need notifications for PUBG, so I'm gonna turn it off. So just customize your notifications based on what you really need. This will definitely save you battery. So let's go. Alright guys, the next thing you guys want to go is to go into your general and make sure that airdrop is turned off, because you don't want airdrop actually uses Bluetooth, and it's definitely not something that you want to use because it's actually going to suck up your phone's battery, right? And also make sure that your software update is up to date. So I'm currently on iOS 13.6, but right now I'm on iOS 13.6 public beta, but for most of you guys should be on iOS 13.5.1. This is the latest update. And yes, and over here you will see customize automatic updates. So make sure that download iOS update is turned off, because you don't want your phone to be downloading the iOS update while you're gaming, because that is going to cause overheating as well as battery draining. So that is something that you don't want. Alright guys, the next thing you guys want to do is to go into background app refresh, and I'm gonna turn low power mode off. Alright guys, so make sure that background app refresh is turned off, because you don't want, as you guys can see, it's all turned off. Make sure that background app refresh is turned off, because this is a feature that will actually use up your phone's energy. So make sure you turn that off. Alright guys, the next thing you guys want to do is to go into your iPhone storage and make sure that you make sure you actually delete unnecessary apps. So if let's say I don't play Asphalt 9, then I can go ahead and delete the app. Yeah, so just delete apps that you don't need, because it's just mainly going to just take up space on your iPhone, and it's not a good sign. Alright guys, the next thing you guys can do is actually to just power off your phone and power it on again. So this can actually fix some stutterings in your iPhone, and sometimes this can actually help with your iPhone's overheating, battery drain and stuff. So this is a great feature. So just turn your phone off and turn it back on and give it a fresh start. Can actually fix some major issues in your iPhone. So that's something that you guys definitely want to do. Alright guys, the next thing we're gonna go is to go into our display and brightness. And this is something that I commonly mention about, is to actually to use dark mode instead of light mode, mainly because on OLED displays like the iPhone 10, the iPhone 10s, the iPhone 10s Max, the iPhone 11 Pro and the 11 Pro Max uses OLED displays. And if you're using like iPhone 10R or the iPhone 11, it doesn't use OLED displays, it uses LCD display, but nevertheless dark still look nice. Alright guys, the next thing is to actually turn off raise to wake. So this is a feature that actually uses your phone energy. So just turn this off, and make sure that you turn True Tone off as well. If you guys have True Tone on your phone, make sure you turn it off, because it's just simply unnecessary and it can actually ease up your battery. So alright, next thing we're gonna go is to go into your wallpaper and actually use Stilts wallpaper instead of dynamic or live wallpapers, because live and dynamic wallpapers actually use more battery in the background just to keep that thing rolling. So yes, definitely use Stilt wallpaper, will actually save you a great amount of battery. Alright guys, again we're gonna come to Siri. If you guys don't use Siri, make sure to turn that feature off, because it definitely saves you battery. So yes, as I don't really use Siri, therefore I turn it off. Alright guys, so next thing you guys want to do is to go into your battery and go into turn on low power mode. So this is something that actually reduces background activity like downloads and refresh until you can fully charge your iPhone. Yeah, but for now, alright, so we're gonna go into battery health, and as you guys can see, my maximum capacity is 89% on my iPhone. So yes, if you guys have lower capacity, it may be time to replace the battery, because if you have like a faulty battery in your iPhone, none of these tips are gonna help. Alright guys, we're gonna go into privacy, and we're gonna go to motion and fitness. So make sure that this feature is turned off, because it's basically just unnecessary, and it's just going to eat your mobile data. It's just going to eat your battery. Alright, the next thing you guys want to do is to go over to analytics and improvements, and if you guys have any of these turned on, make sure to turn it off, because it's actually going to eat up your phone's battery and makes overheating as well. Alright, gonna go into location services, and make sure that location services is turned off. Alright, we're gonna go into system service, And make sure that you turn every of this thing off, including significant locations, and only turn on, for me I just turn on networking and wireless, as well as Find My iPhone and emergency call. So yes, make sure that location service is turned off, because this is a feature that actually eats up your phone's battery a lot, so make sure you turn this off. Alright, the next thing you guys want to do is to go into iTunes and app stores and make sure that any of these things are turned off. Make sure that you turn off all these, because you don't want your phone to be downloading apps or updating apps while you are gaming. That is not good. Okay, so yes. Alright, let me cancel this. Okay, yeah, so make sure that you turn every of these things off, and turn on or offload unused app, because this is a feature that actually helps you to save storage. So turn this off, and make sure that in-depth ratings and reviews are turned off, because it's just unnecessary. And we're gonna go into password and accounts, and go into fetch new data. So make sure that push is turned, so fetch turn to push, so fetch instead of push. For better battery life, fetch less frequently, so turn this to off. Alright, and make sure you fetch manually instead of automatically or hourly or every 15 minutes. So just put it on manually is the best, because you don't want your phone to be checking for mail while you're gaming. Alright, the next feature is actually to go into phone and go into, you see this thing called silence unknown callers. So calls from unknown numbers will be silenced, sent to voicemail, and displayed on the recent list. Incoming calls will continue to ring from people in your contacts, recent outgoing calls, and Siri suggestions. So if you guys get a lot of robot calls, like people calling from another country, or you get a lot of robot calls, yeah, this feature you should turn this on, because it actually will help you save battery over time. Alright guys, and we're gonna go into Safari, and make sure to clear history and website data. So this will actually clear everything, your history, so this actually will help you. So yeah, just clear the history and rest of data. And now we're gonna go into music, and make sure that EQ is turned off. If you have it on any of these, make sure it's turned off. Alright guys, and the next thing you guys want to do is to go into your photos, and make sure that iCloud photos are turned off, because you don't want your phone to be actually doing any of these while you're gaming. It's definitely going to eat up your phone's energy. Alright guys, so that's it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know down in the comments if you guys have any other questions. And so these are the few tips. It's actually a pretty long video, to be honest. And yes, so I definitely hope you guys can subscribe to the channel, give it a like, as well as share this video to your friends and families, and let me know down in the comments what do you guys think. Does it help you while gaming? Does any of these tips help you while you're gaming? And just let me know your feedback and what you think down in the video comment section. And yes, as always, I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace out.